Hey YouTube, my name's Cody, and today I'm joined by Soli. Today we're talking about events. Soli, welcome back to the channel.
Thanks for having me here.
I am stoked to talk to you about events today because Christian and I, having bought the Robinhood Village Resort over in Union, we're starting to run events there. We've got a lot to learn about a lot, and we're just at the beginning of our journey. Can you share a little bit about what you're doing in the event space?
Yeah, I'm really excited to come to Robinhood sometime for an event because it looks awesome. But I'm also planning a big virtual summit right now. So it's called Out of State Investor Virtual Summit. It's on September 20th and 21st, and we're hoping to have 20,000 out of state investors there. So it's a big one.
Wow. Okay. So what does it actually take to put something like that together? Our events have 20 to 250 people, and we're happy with that. But you added a couple zeros on top of our biggest event. What does that look like?
It takes a full marketing team and a whole marketing strategy. So this is actually the first big event I've ever thrown to. I've thrown, smaller 50 or 100 people events. But I think just like in real estate, it's getting around people who have been successful in doing it and asking them what they did and what resources to use, what streaming service to use. And I think that's a general life lesson is if you want to do something, go find the person who has successfully done it and then just do what they did. No need to reinvent the wheel, find their team, hire their team. So that's kind of what I did. I hired their marketing company. I followed their email sequences. I have a similar marketing strategy, and it's been really fun to learn how to host large-scale events.
Yeah, that's just awesome. We are trying to break into that space. We've done a lot of in-person events, and so excited to jump into the online space. When it comes to actually putting that together, is that just you hosting it? Do you have a group of people?
I'm hosting the actual event, but we have about 10 to 12 speakers who are going to be speaking. So we have Pace Morby. I know you guys are in the creative finance space, and so Pace is going to be speaking all about creative financing. If you've ever watched HGTV Flip or Flop, we have Tarek El Moussa, who's going to be teaching about flipping. I think he's flipped over 800 houses. There's a lot of questions from people on like how to choose a market or how to build a team or all those sort of good out-of-state investor questions. And so we're kind of addressing every single one of those with an expert in that field.
Sweet. Well, that's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, if it was just me talking for 2 days straight, I think people might get a little bit tired. It would be solely on the screen for 16 hours straight. They might kind of tune out, but we got some other people coming in too.
Yeah, that'd be a lot of lattes and a lot of Lisas.
If you mean drinking a lot of lattes.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. So are you going to keep scaling that? Are you going to do a lot more in-person events? What is your goal by doing this? Is it just to build a brand?
So it's really to provide a resource for people wanting to invest at a state. I know it's something that I didn't know any out-of-state investors when I first started. And if you're trying to look specifically for out-of-state investors, where do you go? I don't know. There's communities for creative financing, there's communities for flipping, but there's no real people who can show you how to choose a market, how to build a team, how to effectively build businesses when you're thousands of miles away. So I'll probably host this virtual event once a year, most likely, and then also start to have pop-ups. Have you been to a RIA? Have you been to your local RIA?
I haven't. I've been to REIPs.
Okay,
Probably
I don't
the
know.
same
Is that
thing.
similar?
It's probably the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's RIAs all over the country, but if you talk to people who've gone to RIAs, it's like, wow, it's me and a bunch of 80-year-olds in a ballroom type of thing. And so kind of reinventing like that, same sort of local meetup system, but modernizing it for the younger investor who wants to connect with other out-of-state investors.
As far as actually putting all this together, I mean, that's a awesome mission. It's a very cool goal. What difficulties are you facing actually getting this all structured, set up online? Is it difficult to bring 20? I mean, I'd imagine it's pretty difficult to bring.
It's expensive. No, it's more so like the streaming services. A lot of people don't realize that, you can stream through Zoom, you can stream through YouTube. But if you're wanting to host events for hundreds of thousands of people, then you need to have, huge bandwidth. You have to have the right systems. You have to pay tens of thousands of dollars to get people in the same room at the same time. So I think that's just been a learning curve. It's something I didn't even know cost so much, but I'm happy for the businesses that are in it and making a bunch of money because that's awesome for them. In terms of your events at the Robinhood, what are they? Are they like networking? Are they like, I know you said you had a concert offline. Are you doing, like, what are you doing?
Yeah, so we do have concerts at the Robinhood. That's been a lot of fun. So cool to go see. We've got people that have come from out of area, and then we've got a lot of local performers. The performance industry in Union is pretty amazing. There's just some really great talent, a lot of people that have put in a lot of hard work to get where they're at. So we've had a lot of locals come perform, which has been a ton of fun. And we're starting to get some more events. We do a lot of weddings. But our real estate events have just been an absolute blast. People come book the cabins. They get to stay in the hot tubs, go on the kayaks, hang out at Alderbrook, hang out around town. There's a new wine bar in town called Cameo. It's just been an absolute blast.
When's your next one?
The next one is going to be, we've got our next event in November, but I believe our next real estate event is going to be in December. And I fudged the word. It's actually it's Canale, but Canale has the best pizza I've ever had, and I hate pizza. I mean, it was
What?
good.
Who hates pizza?
Yeah, me. I haven't liked pizza since I was a kid, and I went over there, and I tried it, and it was just amazing. So
And what's
that
wrong
says
with
a lot
pizza?
about,
Is it like too
their
cheesy?
food. Well, everything. I just don't like pizza, but I do like real estate events. So for folks who do want to come join at the Robinhood, you should definitely come down to that one. And then I believe we have our creators event. Have we booked a date for that yet?
No, but Christian and I were talking about hosting like I guess more focused around content creation or, mastermind creation, community creation, and bringing people together around that. So I think we were thinking about sometime in the winter would be really fun.
Yeah, maybe we could do like a January, February event.
I think, if you're interested, drop a comment and let us know.
Yep, if you'd like to see Soli at the Robinhood, let's make it happen. Do you have anything else, any knowledge bombs you'd like to drop for the folks here about your events or how you structure them?
Oh, people want to, I think it's really about networking with the right people. I think if you take anything from this video, it's that. It's find the right people, who, not how.
Well, that's a wrap. Soli, thanks for joining today. It was great talking with you about events, and stoked to hear more about your upcoming event. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, stoked to come to Robinhood sometime.
We'll make it happen. If you're still watching this, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and we'll see everybody next week. Thanks again, Soli.